Bishop e7.
c6.
C take d5. E take d5. Knight b. Queen c6.
f3.
C take d4. C take d4. Yes.
After queen d5, he is rook down and position completely losing.
Bishop d5.
Maybe knight e4.
Bishop take b3. Take on b3. Yes. Rook c2.
Maybe queen d5 should play.
I am analyzing without computer, so please, yes, excuse me if I may.
Take f6.
Rook g8. King g6. Yes. Queen d2.
Queen h5.
Rook h7 now. He resigned. Now don't start. d4. c5.
Knight f6 not looks right decision. Queen f3. Knight b4 he can. Maybe knight e4.
g5. f6.
Take f6. Take f6. Bishop d2. Queen g5. Check now.
King h1.
Pawn up on h6, but
Yes.
he must know something. But why not take on g4? Rook d1. Rook d7. Okay, d5. Look, should play d5.
Rook g1.
Should play king g7. Rook e2. King c5 maybe.
King f6.
Rook c1. Rook d2. Rook e1. Yes.
King f6. Rook e4 may be your best move to... Yes. Bring knight on g5.
h3. King f4. Rook b3. Okay, but not.
Rook b7. Rook b5. Rook h5. Yes.
Check.
Queen e5. What else? a7. They play, it already started. e4.
Okay, d5. Look, should play d5. Knight c6. Okay. h3.
Queen e2. Yes.
Bishop take f3. Queen take f3. He has decision. But I think he should take on c3. Rook take d8. Now position like this.
Bishop g5. Bishop f6.
Bishop take f6. Take f6. Most logical c6. What now if queen is 7? c7. Rook e8. Can I take on d6? There is question also. Looks rook f8.
Yes. Yes. So, yes, he resigned. Time Dmitry Komarov. Again, I am back to comments. d4. Take on e4 now. Queen e2.
And now what? c5. Bishop h6. Knight c5. Using
Rook e1.
e5.
Knight take e5.
So I guess bishop f5. Bishop h8 I like.
Bishop g5.
He must know something. But why not take on g4?
Yes. Queen e7.
Capture on b2. Bishop h6. What's his idea?
Rook c7. a5.
g4 taking space.
Queen h3. Queen f5. King h3.
Queen f3. Rook b3. Okay, but not. Queen d8, of course. King f2. Queen c4, yes.
G take f5.
King f3. Short side.
Resign. Time Dmitry Komarov. Again, I am back to comments. Bishop take e7. Queen d2. Yes.
Queen d7.
Queen g5.
Or long castle. Knight g6.
Yes.
F take g6. Very interesting decision. Yes, rook h6, I think there is some nice idea.
Rook h2. King d2. He resigned. And I am Dmitry Komarov, Grandmaster.
And looks normal move e4.
E take d4.
Bishop d6. Knight f3. Yes, make some threats.
Bishop g4 now.
h3, no, don't believe.
Yes. Rook e1.
Queen d7. Okay, queen d7 looks human. Take on h5 now. Knight c4 should be only move here.
Bishop f3.
Knight b6.
Bishop take d5. g4.
Rook e6. King g2.
Yes. Bishop e7.
Bishop f4. Very exciting, this player. I am very happy to watch his games.
Yes. Rook c2. Queen b4.
Yes.
Rook take d4. Queens.
Bishop g3.
a6. A6 is I not understand this move. Queen c6. Queen f5. Rook e8.
I don't believe he can play b3. What he will play? g6.
Yes.
Queen d3.
Queen on c5. Bishop f4.
g5. Now bishop h2.
Rook c2.
Check. e2. Pawn running.
Take on d4. Yes. Need to make move. Yes.
Check. King f2.
Resign.
Resign.
Started little bit late because it was opening ceremony. Knight bd7. d4.
e5.
King g8. Rook f1. Knight take e4. Yes.
What to play? How to stop his idea?
Take on e4 maybe. Maybe bishop g4.
Queen f4. Bishop e3. Rook f8.
Queen a4.
Check.
Winning. Yes.
What else? Take on a7.
Yes. Knight on e5.
Maybe I did king e1.
Bishop h3.
Play queen b8. Check. Check. Now it's going to end maybe game.
Bishop b4. Bishop d4.
Rook e1 back. Now positional idea bishop take on c3. So you should also not allow rook f4. Bishop e5 without thinking.
Resign. Yes. Now shake hand.
And looks normal move e4. g6.
d4. Why not d5?
He will put bishop on e3. Knight d5. His opponent fine. h5.
Bishop g4.
Queen d6. Interesting. e6. So queen e4.
Bishop f5.
Queen h4.
Bishop f6. Solid move. f6. Yes.
Knight f7. Most probably queen f4 move. f3. Yes, resign.
Resign.
Start, okay, some.
Okay, why not d4? d6. Knight c3.
Knight f3. Yes, make some threats. Queen d8.
Yes.
Knight d5. Bishop d6.
Yes. bishop g5, bishop b7. What else? Castle should play faster. Ah, h6, I didn't see h6.
Bishop c5, check.
King h1.
Knight h5, g4. Yes, knight f6. How to develop rest of pieces? Maybe not develop. But queen d6 also a little bit slow. Rook c1.
b4. Yes.
Queen h4. Queen g2. Yes. Queen g5.
Rook c8.
Rook c7.
a5.
a3. Queen e3 not working.
g5.
King g2. King g6. Knight f6. Okay. Oh.
Yes. d6. Knight d7. Yes. King f6. Rook c8.
Also looks queen's gambit. Yes. King e6.
Rook f8. Sharp. Rook c8. Rook f8.
King e7. h4. Yes.
Yes.
Maybe king f7 back.
Rook h7 now.
King h3. This is according theory is losing position. But no time.
Now game start. e4. e6.
Knight f3.
Bishop f5.
So I suggest most probably b3.
C take d5. C take d5. Queen b5.
Knight c7. Queen b4.
a5. Take on a4.
Good or bad should play knight e6. Bishop b2. What about knight d6? Knight d6 trying to put knight in center.
Yes. g3.
Knight b4 he can. f4.
Bishop c1.
Bishop d2. Knight c5 I am ready. Most probably.
Now f5. d2.
Rook e2. Allow him. Yes. Not. He resign now and yes.
He resigned. And I am Dmitry Komarov, Grandmaster. e4.
e6.
e6. d4. Bishop b4.
Yes. Bishop d3. Right. Yes. What about queen take d5?
Maybe bishop f4. c5. c4.
Queen h5. He takes c5.
Queen takes e5.
h3. Maybe rook fd8.
c3 of course.
h6.
Knight take e5.
Bishop takes e5.
Yes.
Opponents will agree for draw.
Knight d7.
Bishop d4. Yes. Good or bad, you should queen take on c4. Bishop e3. Not draw. Knight f6. Not looks right decision. Queen h4.
Queen c6. Yes.
Most probably. Yes. Knight h5. c4. Yes.
Bishop e4.
What to play now? Bishop e2. Bishop g6 maybe.
f5.
Rook take d8. Now position like this. Knight c3. Bishop f1.
f4. Bishop take b6. Yes. King h7. c6.
Rook c8. Rook c1.
Yes.
Queen d6. Interesting. c7.
e3. Simple take on e3.
Now queen e7 is positional. What about queen b6 move?
Simple take on e3. Yes.
Okay, check.
Or queen e1. Check. Queen c3.
What about queen b6 move?
Queen c1.
Give check.
Bishop g4.
Queen h2.
Queen f5. Queen d4.
Take f6. Bishop f7.
Bishop e4.
Bishop e8. Yes, we mentioned this move before. King f4. King g7. h4. Bishop f7. So what? Bishop e4. Bishop f7. King d4. Bishop g6. Now what? King f7 or what? Now I will play only. Oh, yes, king e6. Most logical move is G. Most natural move is G4.
Started little bit late because it was opening ceremony.
Knight F3. Yes, make some threats. But it seems losing due to bishop G5. Take F6.
Yes, queen E7.
E4, unbelievable move. G3. Bishop D7. C4, yes.
A5, D5,
A4 should play. Rook D1.
bishop E6, queen E2,
Rook FC8. Unexpected move.
rook C4 immediately,
Rook D2.
rook D8,
Knight take D5. Rook C5.
D6,
Rook D2.
yes,
Knight E6.
check, king H1, king F7,
So Knight D5.
pawn on A4,
Can play King G1. More simple.
rook C7,
Check. Interesting decision. But Knight C3, what he has? Why not King C4?
E3.
King G2.
So, yes, he resigned. Time Dmitry Komarov. Again, I am back to comments. Knight take E4. Knight D7. Yes. Yes.
Knight D5. Cutting all pieces now. Take F6.
Check.
Take F6.
Bishop B3. Bishop G4.
Now if Bishop F5 maybe. Long castle I don't believe. Short castle. Need to make Rook E8. But Queen D6 also a little bit slow.
Bishop E4.
F3.
Bishop D5.
A3. Some move. A6. Long side right. Rook E2.
D6.
Queen D2. Yes. Queen D2.
Rook H1.
What King G7?
Yes. C3 of course.
Need to make Rook E8. I am analyzing without computer, so not easy for me, excuse me.
Rook F8.
Rook D7.
H4. D5. D6. Queen C6.
Rook C7. So Queen A4.
A5. Pawn on A4. F4.
White should be not worse.
Bishop D8.
Yes. H4.
F3.
H5. Queen E2. Looks logical move. But Queen D6 also a little bit slow.
Queen E7.
Queen F4. Queen F6. So he must create something.
Bishop D8.
Go Rook A8. On long side. G4. He decide.
Bishop E6. G2.
Rook on G4, yes. King F2. King E3 enough.
Bishop B5.
Check. A take B5, okay. Maybe.
Queen was on A4.
But no time.
Time Dmitry Komarov. Again, I am back to comments.
For unbelievable move. Take F6. Play Bishop E3, don't believe. Queen C8.
Yes.
Queen take B7.
D5.
Long castle, of course, he played.
Bishop F4. Most probably after Knight D2.
Knight C5, I am ready, most probably. Bishop E5, without thinking. G3. Bishop H6. What's his idea?
E5.
What now? Rook E2. Rook e2, double rook on e2, e1.
Checkmate. Yes. So please join us, okay? Knight f6. Take on d4, e6.
Knight d5, I don't believe he will play, yes. Even he can play, I don't believe. a3, some move.
Yes, now yes.
Knight b6, knight c4, yes. Right, he played knight c4. h6.
Queen d2, queen e7,
c4, yes.
knight f6,
Queen e3, not working.
knight e4, knight take e4,
c5. Play queen b8.
maybe b5 should play. Rook c4 immediately, d6.
Rook a4, queen d3. Solid move.
c6.
Queen should be on a8. Queen h7.
Queen e7,
Queen f6. Check. g6.
he wants to play queen g7. Yes.
Queen take f3.
Check.
Mate.
Yes. Now game start.
Okay, d5. Look, should play d5. Bishop f4.
c5.
I can take on c5. Bishop take f3.
Yes.
Rook fd8.
Bishop b5.
a4.
Okay, king f8.
Rook take d8. Now position like this. Bishop d2.
Yes. So now resign.
Resign. Shake hands.
Now shake hand.
b6 most probably. Maybe short cast.
Knight take d5. Queen c1.
Knight d7 cannot play. Not working. Capture on b2. Capture on b2.
Rook c7. b4. Yes, queen e7.
Rook fc8. Unexpected move. a4. Rook e8. Of course. Rook e8.
a5.
g6.
Yes.
Rook a1. Also h5.
e4. Take on a7.
What else? Take on a7. Need to make rook e8. Rook a1. Now queen e7 is positional.
Queen d2.
Queen e6 and position losing. Queen f4. h3 didn't see mate immediately.
Bishop f1 most probably.
Knight d5, yes. Queen h4.
Yes, yes. Bishop will take on h3.
Interesting decision, but knight c3, what he has?
Knight a4. Rook c2. Knight b6.
Knight d4.
Maybe yes.
Knight e3, yes. Trying to cut knight.
Knight c3. d4. C take d4. I don't guess he can take on d4.
Rook a4. Now knight f5.
Yes. Bishop f3.
King g1 also, yes.
Rook d2.
Rook a5, yes.
King f6.
King g7, yes. King e3 enough. Knight c8, knight c6, okay.
King d5. Yes.
Rook f4. My idea, king e4. King f3. King g3. King g1 also, yes. What king g7? Maybe bishop g2.
g3.
But no time.
Time Dmitry Komarov. Again, I am back to comments. Castle.
And now what? C5 most probably. Rook C8. Rook C1. A3. Some move. Maybe rook FD8.
Page 3. Maybe knight e5.
Rook E1. Yes. Suddenly, but what if bishop E8 move? Bishop C6.
Knight take e5. C5.
Queen G5. Bishop F1. Queen G7.
A4.
So what? Bishop E4. Queen D8 looks interesting. Queen E6 and position losing. Also, why not Queen D5? F3. Tempo move. Bishop take F3.
Take on e7.
Queen takes E5. Okay.
Check. King h1.
H4.
Queen c1.
Queen F3. G5. Oh. Play Queen B8. Queen D7 of course. But no time.
And I am Dmitry Komarov, Grandmaster. Knight c6. Knight c3. e3.
H6. Bishop H7. E4 unbelievable move.
Take on d4. E take f4.
Knight take F4. Rook E8. Of course. Rook E8. C take B5. Yes. What else? Because another move, yes, leading to worse position. Rook B4.
Rook c4 immediately. Yes. Playing very fast.
Rook takes C8.
Queen c2.
H5.
Yes. Knight e2.
How to win? Maybe king should go back.
Rook b8.
Knight D7 cannot play. Not working. What else than Queen A2? What's interesting? What happened? Knight C5. Knight C5. Aha. Where is Knight D3? Where is some squares for knight? Most probably, yes. Knight H5. Queen D2.
Resign. So please join us, okay? B3,
Bishop G7.
knight take d4, bishop b5, bishop f5,
Rook C8.
c take d5, e6, queen a1,
Knight H5.
knight take e4, knight f6,
Queen C2 looks only move. After Queen D5 he is rook down and position completely losing.
now knight e5,
Queen F6. Maybe I can play some move like Knight C4. What King G7?
rook d4,
F5 he played F5. King F1. Yes, more easy solution. King E2.
what about e5 move?
Rook F8.
Most probably after knight d2,
Knight B2.
so rook g1,
Check.
king d2,
Knight take E3. Knight E3 check. What about Knight D2? Knight D2, no, Knight D2 is cannot be recommended. Rook C5. Rook on G4, yes.
attack on d3, c5,
Queen
h1,
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 no time. All queen side pawns became weak.
played d4, knight c6,
Knight F3, yes, make some threats. Play bishop E3, don't believe. Knight G6, yes. H3, bishop take F3, bishop take F3.
bishop e7, a6, h4,
Long castle. H5,
knight e5,
bishop G2 at least. F4, knight C, knight C6, okay. Knight D5, some pieces change. Yes, position became more simple, so C4, knight C7.
Move bishop on b6. Took on a5. C take d5. C take d5.
Take on e5.
Bishop take d5.
What about queen b6 move?
Take on e7.
Give him check. Rook f1, e6, a3.
Rook h1. B3. Rook d4.
Give check.
King g6. Na rook f4.
But no time.
So please join us, okay? Knight f3.
Knight f6.
Bishop c5, yes. d3. Castle. Maybe bishop g4.
Knight take e5. Take g5. Knight take g4.
Yes, knight c6. Very interesting decision.
c3. Okay, it's typical rapid chess move, but maybe not the best in such position.
Take on d4. Yes, c6.
Rook a e1 maybe. h4.
c5.
Queen take b7.
c4.
Rook b8. What else? Take on a7.
King h7. Yes. Check.
His active play. Yes.
Resign.
He resigned now and yes. Start, okay, some.
Knight f3.
e5.
Knight take e5. Bishop g5. Okay.
c4, yes.
Castle.
Yes. What about queen take d5?
Queen b6. Castle.
Capture on b2. Knight b5.
Yes.
Queen b3. Okay. Aha. Also very smooth queen take e2.
Yes, bishop a6. Knight d5. Bishop g5. Okay.
f4.
Knight a5.
Queen a3.
Yes.
Now queen e7 is positional. Knight c4 should be only move here.
Rook e8.
Rook c3, yes. Knight take e3. Queen f3. Knight f5, yes. h5.
Knight take d4.
He resigned now and yes. Start.
e4 now. E take d5. Bishop d6.
Short castle.
Bishop d3.
Bishop g6 maybe. Bishop f8. Queen d3. Solid move. a3. Some move.
What about the b5 move?
a4. Knight e4.
Rook a3.
Knight takes c3. He has decision. But I think he should take on c3.
Take on a4. Take on a4. Bishop takes c5.
Bishop take g7.
Rook e1.
Rook a5, yes.
d4.
King g3. Rook d2.
Rook d5. Very good move. Resign. Yes.
Yes, resign.
So please join us, okay? e4. c6.
Also maybe take on e4. Also, why not queen d5? c4. Queen h5.
g3. Bishop g4. Castle. Yes.
Bishop take f3. Queen b3. Okay.
Yes.
Queen take b7.
Best idea. Yes. Rook d8.
Need to find king f8.
Check.
Queen h5.
e6.
King g7.
Rook d3. E take d5. C take d5.
Now critical moment. He need to improve his pieces. Yes, first he decide to improve queen.
Rook a3, rook d8.
What else? Take on a7.
a5.
Something unbelievable. Maybe g5 very sharp. Rook a5, yes.
a7. Resign. Resign.
Start, okay, some.
d4. d6. Knight c3.
What else then? Bishop on g5. Bishop h4.
Take on d4.
Rook e8. Maybe short castle.
Yes. What about knight e4? Knight take e4.
Knight b6. Maybe b3.
Bishop e6.
Queen d8. h3, no, don't believe.
Knight f6.
a3. Rook e3 he prepared.
Knight d7. Bishop e7.
Bishop h7.
Rook f3. Queen f5.
Take on f5. Right idea. b5. Rook a8.
Bishop d8.
Rook d7. King f8. Rook d6. King f7. Rook d6.
Yes. Bishop f2.
King g2.
Take on d4. Yes.
After, okay, rook c3 of course. My idea, king e4. King b5, yes. King c6, yes. Rook a8.
Check. Rook d8.
What he will play? g6. Check now. But no time.
They played already started. e4 now.
And play, for example, c5.
Maybe e6.
Bishop e3. Not draw. What to play? What else then b5? Bishop f6. Queen e2.
So knight d4. Simple take on e3. Simple take on e3. Take on d3. Queen g5. Knight g6. h4. h6. Yes.
Take f6. Queen take e6. Yes.
Yes.
e5. D take e5. Rook take e5.
Yes.
Rook h3.
Queen d4.
Rook on g3.
Queen e5. What else? Queen g5. Bishop f3.
h5. g5. Yes. King g2.
Rook h8.
Take on h5. Now king h6.
Rook h1.
King g6 leading to draw.
g4. g4. Checkmate.
Start, okay, some. e4. This unbelievable move.
What about d5 move?
Bishop d6.
Take on d4. Queen take d4.
Pawn on c5, of course, but queen d3. Solid move.
Castle.
Bishop g5.
Rook e8.
Short castle, yes.
Bishop g4.
Or bishop g3, I will remove my pieces from all threads.
Rook d2. What about the b5 move? Yes.
Yes, rook fd1, yes. Make tension. Rook d7. King f1, yes. Rook e1. It's special weather here, yes. One day you can feel good, another day very bad. There is no oxygen enough, there is blood pressure, there is sun, now plus 50 outside, you cannot move, you cannot respire. So, to change your mental mind, to change your, okay, adopt for this weather condition, especially from Norway, it's very difficult. Now, very important.
King f7, yes.
Knight e6.
g5.
Rook d1.
Yes.
Some decision I don't like this before move. Now all queen side pawns became weak.
Rook h8.
Knight b4
Rook
and
takes
yes.
c5. Take on
Take on
d6. King f7. Rook h7 now. Yes.
King g2. I don't believe he will play. I take g4. Even he can play, I don't believe.
They played already started. d4. c5. Knight f6. Knight on e5. e3.
Knight c6. Trying to cut also. Knight d4. Bishop take g7. King take g7. h5.
Yes. Yes.
Queen b3. What now? g4.
Bishop e6.
f4. Rook fc8. Unexpected move. Position is very sharp. He has decision. But I think he should take on c3. Rook will take on h7. Check.
Yes.
Okay, give check.
f5.
Bishop f7. f6, of course. Maybe rook c6. Queen take b7. Queen c8.
Take on a7.
Bishop b5 he prepared. Why not? King f1. Check now. King f2. Yes, bringing king. Checkmate.
Yes.
Bishop takes c5.
c6.
Queen b3. Okay. Bishop g6 maybe.
Maybe b5 should play.
A take b5. Okay. Maybe.
Queen c3.
And play, for example, c5.
So, yes. Queen takes e5.
Rook c8. So, slightly better white. Knight c8, knight c6. Okay. Now king h8.
Yes.
Rook a6. Some move like queen b5. Not easy decision for. But queen d6 also a little bit slow. Okay, knight d4.
g6.
Queen a3. Need to bring one more piece. Queen a6, yes.
Yes.
Rook c1. Need to make rook a8. Queen f4. g5. Seems draw coming, yes.
Queen f5.
Most probably, yes. Knight h5.
Take on d3.
Queen d6. Interesting.
Yes.
Check.
King h2, not right move. He resigned.
Yes, resign. Start, okay, some.
Knight f3.
Knight f6, guy. Oh. What to play now? Bishop e2.
Knight bd7.
Okay, knight c3 here. Knight take d5. Rook c1. Knight take c3.
Take on d4.
And rook b1. Now queen e7 is positional.
Ah, h6. I didn't see h6.
Bishop b2.
Knight e4. Knight d4.
Queen g5, okay.
Knight f3. Yes. Queen e7.
Rook f1. Knight c3. Now positional idea, bishop take on c3. So you should also not allow bishop take f3, queen take f3.
Rook c2. a4, believe, yes.
Bishop d6.
Yes. g3. Rook c7.
King g2. Rook c5. So boring now. Became before. Should play king g7.
Rook c1.
What about rook takes c1? What about rook takes c1?
Yes. Yes.
How to defend? Take on h5 now.
Rook d5, very good move. Rook c4 immediately.
Rook f5. His active play. Yes. Rook on g4, yes.
Maybe yes. King f6.
Rook take g5. Even looks bishop take g5 more dangerous. King f3. Short side. King e3 enough. King f3,
Bishop
yes.
c1.
f5.
e5.
F5.
Bishop
Yes.
d5.
c5. g4.
King d6.
Going
King
on
e7.
h5.
King
Bishop
g6.
d2. Bishop d4.
d5.
Uh-huh.
Now game start. Pawn on b3. Knight f3. Knight c6. Maybe bishop g4. Yes.
Okay, c4, yes.
Rook c8 maybe.
Aha. Also very smooth queen take e2. e3 should take. Rook a1. At least I can take on c4. Bishop c5.
Rook b1.
Check. What else? Take on a7. Rook fc8. Unexpected move. Queen d2.
f6.
Queen take b7.
Queen b5. e5.
Now king h8. Bishop takes c5. At least I can take on c4.
He resigned. I'm Dmitry Komarov. Again, I am back to comments.
So I suggest most probably c3.
Knight f3. Knight f6.
Bishop g7.
c5.
D takes c5. Knight e6.
c take d5.
I can take on c5.
He played queen d1 and now his plan is clear.
Queen h4. Check. Rook on g3. Queen take h2.
Simple take on e3.
King take g7.
Queen d4.
Check. King g8. Queen e4 now.
Rook d8. Rook d1.
Queen h3. Check. Need to make something. Should be maybe king f1. More safe move. Safest move in position. Okay, give check. King h5. Bishop f7. King f2. Yes, bringing king. Knight c3. What else?
Bishop e6.
Now have some difficulties. King d5. But no time.
Now game start.
What about the b3 move? Complete this.
Bishop b7. Rook c8.
Rook fd8. Need to make rook e8. e4. This unbelievable move. Yes, bishop d3. Right. a3. Some move.
e5. Now f5.
Not working. Knight g5. Knight f6. Not looks right decision.
Bishop c8.
Some decision I don't like this before move. Now all queen side pawns became weak. Okay, f4 move is should be right. Queen b7. Looks all ideas promising.
Rook d5. Very good move. Yes. Knight take d5.
So what? Bishop e4. So now again better. King h, king h8. h5 looks strange.
Yes. He played queen d1 and now his plan is clear. Yes.
There is some also tactical by rook g5.
Queen f6.
Queen h3. Rook on g4, yes. And rook b1. Queen f3.
Queen f5. Very important for this position. Yes. Rook b7. Queen c2. Okay.
g4, taking space.
Queen c1. He resigned. I'm Dmitry Komarov. Again, I am back to comments. D4, E3.
Bishop D3. Bishop E7, yes. H3.
Bishop B7.
What about Queen E2? Queen C2.
Knight C6.
I expecting knight or knight A5. Bishop G3. Knight C4. Bishop F5.
Yes, B5 is good idea.
There is also move A5. Need to play tempo move. G6.
A3.
Bishop G7. At least I can take on C4. Rook E2. Allow him. Yes, not King H7. Bishop B5. F3. Queen D2. Yes. Queen D2.
Rook take F2.
Yes.
Bishop D7.
Rook E3 he prepared.
King F6.
Bishop D7. Bishop A6.
G take F5.
Bishop C6. Bishop B5.
Yes. Rook C7.
Rook B4. F4.
King F6.
King E3 enough. King B6 is not bad.
King F6.
King E7. But no time.
Yes.
Start, okay,
Okay, why not D4? Knight C6. D5. D5 now.
Knight takes E3. Bishop E7, yes. Bishop D3. Bishop B2. Bishop B4. H4.
Bishop E7. Yes.
H5. H6.
Queen D2.
Knight B4 and yes. Bishop E2.
Bishop D7.
Rook G3.
King H7.
Okay, D5. Look, should play D5. F6, of course.
Yes. Very tricky idea.
Okay, knight D4.
E5.
Some unpleasant checks. A3.
Yes.
Position is very promising. Open, very promising position.
Bishop F5.
What else? Take on A7. Yes. Bishop D6. Because, yes, he should make decision to what play? For win or for draw? Rook H3.
Bishop take E4.
Rook F5.
He played Queen D1 and now his plan is clear. Yes.
Rook C3, yes. In G1 also, yes. Also maybe take on E4. King G8. Rook E8. King E6.
Rook G8.
Bishop E5. Rook C8. Bishop C3. Okay. F3.
King E2.
And Rook B1.
King D3.
My idea, King E4.
B2.
F4. H take G5. Bishop E5. Rook take E5. Check.
Simple take on E3.
Mate.
Started little bit late because it was opening ceremony.
Most natural move Bishop E2.
Queen C2.
At least I can take on C4. H3, no, don't believe. Rook B8. Check.
Queen A4.
What about knight D2? Knight D2, no, knight D2 is cannot be recommended. H5.
Why not take on A5? Queen B6. If I don't believe is right, take on C6.
Queen take on E8.
Check.
What now? Some Carlsen style King H7? No, he will not play. Should take on C4 by bishop.
Queen C6. Queen C3. Queen A4. Queen D2.
Yes.
Bishop B3.
Knight C3. Knight G5. Check. King G8. H4. Bishop F6.
Queen C3.
Knight D4.
Bishop G7. Most probably after Knight D2. Yes. Queen C3. Queen was on A4.
What to play now? Bishop E2.
Bishop e6. Bishop f3. Bishop g4.
King g2. Queen d7, of course. Bishop c3, ISO move.
Queen c6.
Bishop b2. Queen should be on a8.
Queen a4. Queen c3. Queen d1 and
Queen e3 not working. Queen f4.
f6.
He must know something. But why not take on g4?
Resign. Yes.
Start, okay, some.
Knight f3.
Knight f6, Kai. Oh,
b3. g3.
e6. Maybe bishop g2.
c4. Knight bd7.
Knight take d5. Rook c1.
Bishop f6. Yes. Queen a7.
Rook fd1. Queen h4.
Yes.
h6. Knight f3. He's not young man.
What about knight e4? So knight d4.
There is also move a5. Need to play tempo move. Rook d2, rook. Yes, rook e8 with counterplay.
Rook c2.
Now knight d5. King f1. Yes. King f8. e3. Position of bishop and queen is not very promising. Knight c8.
King d3. King e7.
Knight d4. Okay, f4 move is should be right. g6.
Yes.
h5.
G take h5. G take h5.
But knight c5 was interesting attempt. What about knight d6? Knight d6 trying to put knight in center.
Yes.
King b5, yes. a3. Knight g3. Take on h5. Now knight f7. Knight take f4. Some decision I don't like this before move. Now all queen side pawns became weak. Knight e4. Now knight d5.
Knight on g5. Knight e7 should play. Knight g5, don't believe.
Knight d5. Knight d5. His opponent fine. Knight c7. Now I will play only. Oh, yes, king e6. b5.
Knight d4.
King e3 enough.
King c3. Yes.
Most probably, yes. Knight h5. Knight c4. Yes. Knight h5 and b6. Knight g8.
Knight e4.
Check and knight g7. What about knight d6?
Most probably
Knight d6
after
trying
knight
to put
d2.
knight in center.
Knight d3.
But I don't.
Yes.
Knight b4 and yes. Knight c4. Yes. Right. He played knight c4. Typical. And knight should go on e3. Knight g3.
Knight b2. Knight a4.
Knight
Yes.
b2.
Knight a4.
King
Knight
e6.
e4.
My idea king e4. Knight
And I want to
b2.
intend to play
But
knight b3.
no time. Start, okay, some.
e4.
e5.
Knight c3.
Knight c6. Trying to cut also. What about g5? Looks immediately draw, but
g4 maybe. Bishop take f4.
queen take f3.
Knight take d4.
Queen h5. Queen d7. Okay, queen d7 is looks human.
Knight c6. e5.
Take on d6. Can I take on d6? There is question also.
Queen take e5.
Check.
Queen take e5. Rook d8. Yes. King h2. He resigned. Now game start. Knight f3. knight f6, d4, e6,
bishop g3, short castle, yes.
What about e5 move? Knight f3,
knight e5, rook fc8,
queen f5,
unexpected move.
yes, knight d7,
Wait, maybe rook c6, maybe his decision. But I think he should take on c3. h3,
rook d8, knight e5,
time running, rook e6.
yes, knight f3, g6,
Knight takes c3, knight d4, king h7. Now he improved little bit his king. He resigned now and yes.
yes, now shake hand, b3, c5, v3,
Short castle.
e6, d4,
Bishop d6.
rook c8, maybe rook c2,
What now if queen e7?
knight take d4,
Knight c5. h3. Made luft for his king.
rook b8,
He takes c5. He takes c5.
yes,
Okay, it's practical move.
bishop f3, resign. And I am Dmitry Komarov, Grandmaster.
e4, this unbelievable move.
c6, knight take d4, maybe knight h6, g6,
Short castle.
f4, c5, yes, bishop e6, queen d2, h3,
c4.
queen d2, cb3, cb3, knight e7 should play, so knight d4,
Queen b4. Play bishop e3, don't believe. If bishop c5, what happened?
yes,
Rook e3, he prepared.
d4, knight take d4,
Maybe knight f5, why not? Rook d1, check.
king h2,
Rook a1, a5. King g7, can play king g1, more simple. a6. Knight h4, as I predicted.
knight d4,
King f1, yes.
yes,
What else? Take on a7,
take on a7,
king e3 enough. g5, my idea, king e4.
king f6, mate, yes. They played already started e4, e6, played d4, knight take e4,
Yes, bishop d3, right. Take f6,
bishop d7, knight e5, yes. What else? Castle should play faster. Take on e7, yes, bishop e3,
and now what? c5 most probably.
rook d2,
Rook fd1, queen e6 and position losing.
knight e4 looks very strong.
h3 made luft for his king. Maybe rook c6, queen f3, queen g6.
Now no chance is losing or not. Rook e1,
But knight c5 was interesting attempt.
rook d5, very good move.
Bishop b2, e4 unbelievable move. Rook e2 allow him, yes, not, but okay.
g3, yes.
Rook e1,
Rook b5,
knight b4 he can.
greedy move. Simple take on e3, knight take e1,
He resigned now and yes.
they played already started,
Why not e5? He wants immediately. Knight c6, trying to cut also.
a4, take on d3, take on d3, why not d5?
Bishop b4, bishop c3. Okay,
Bishop d4, yes, a5,
maybe knight f5, why not?
b6, yes,
a6, now bishop e5.
d4, rook c8.
Maybe rook c6. I should find something. Maybe knight e1. What's interesting? What happened? Knight c5. Knight c5. Aha. Where is knight d3? Where is some squares for knight?
Rook e7, knight f4, yes.
What about knight d2? Knight d2? No, knight d2 is cannot be recommended.
Most probably after knight d2,
Knight c8.
yes. g4, g4, most probably after knight d2, check.
Good tactic. Attacking opponent's pieces inside. In g1 also, yes.
Knight e7 should play.
Try to check.
Knight take f3,
h4. Should go back on f4 by king. Pawn up on h6, but no time.
time Dmitry Komarov, again I am back to comments. E take d5, knight f3,
Pawn on c5, of course, but
bishop g4.
h3 made luft for his king.
Yes.
No, Vietnamia, you cannot beat Vietnam player in such style. They have patience more than European.
Yes.
a3.
Pawn on a5, queen a4.
You need to make rook e8. Bishop f8. I don't think so. Bishop e3. Not draw. Now rook e6 not working. Now just easy.
Rook b8.
Queen d3. Solid move. Bishop d2.
Queen f5. Rook somewhere e3. Yes.
With idea queen f6. Okay, trying to find move. Queen e6 now. Oh, rook e1.
Bishop e7. b5 is good idea.
Knight a7 move. No, don't be. Queen d7, yes.
Yes.
Knight c7. Knight e6.
Rook f1.
Queen e6 now. Oh. Bishop f6. Go rook a8 on long side.
Queen c2. Rook f2.
Rook a1. Rook a2.
Rook d1.
What else than bishop on g5?
He resigned. Now game start.
What about b3 move? Complete this. c4, yes.
Knight f6. Why not d5? F take e4. F take e4. Bishop d6. Yes.
Knight a6. Rook c1. a3. a3 should take. Yes. Losing position. Queen d2.
Bishop b4.
Rook a1. Queen d8. Knight g3. Now knight g4. Maybe it will help him. Rook a4. Queen d6. Interesting. So I don't know how to improve. Rook f1.
Yes. Bishop d7. What else?
Rook a1.
Check. Resign. He resigned. They play it already started. e4. So knight d4.
With idea queen f6.
e3. Bishop c5. Yes.
Normal move here looks like c3. Yes.
Bishop h3.
There is also move a5. Need to play tempo move.
Yes.
Bishop f1.
Maybe knight e5.
Yes, there's some surprise. Maybe preparing for blitz game.
Knight e5.
f4.
Check. Yes. Knight d3. Yes.
Now rook f1 leading for draw. h4.
Okay.
I should find something. Maybe knight e1. Queen e4 now. Check.
Rook f3.
Long castle, of course, he played.
Yes. Resign. Resign.
Start, okay,
d4. Knight f6. Knight f3. Maybe e6.
Okay, c4, yes. Maybe bishop g2.
Why not d5?
Knight d5, I don't believe he will play, yes. Even he can play, I don't believe. He takes c5.
Yeah.
I can take on c5. Rook c1.
Knight e6.
Knight b5. If bishop c5, what happened?
Knight d3.
Rook c8.
Knight e4.
Knight take f4. Knight take f4. What now if queen is 7? So, if not take, what else? Then looks normal move e4.
Knight take e4.
Queen b3.
Most probably after knight d2. Yes.
Oh, some improvement. Resign. Shake hands.
Now shake hand. d4.
Knight f6 not looks right decision. Short castle. d6. e4 unbelievable move. Knight take d6. Can I take on d6? There is question also.
Yes. Bishop take e4. Knight take e4. Rook e1. Maybe knight e5.
Maybe rook fd8.
Knight take d7. Knight take d7.
Queen f3. h6.
E take d5. Yes.
Rook takes c8. Rook takes c8.
Rook e7. Rook c2.
Rook d2. Rook. Yes. Rook a6.
b5.
Rook a5. Yes.
Yes. Rook b5.
Rook a1. Here can play king g3. Maybe. King f2. King g7.
Rook c4 immediately. King f6.
b4.
Yes.
Maybe rook c6. Check. King g7. Yes.
Rook d2. What else?
b5.
Rook take d4.
Maybe rook c6. Rook b4.
d6.
Can play king g1. More simple.
Maybe yes.
King h3. This is according theory is losing position. Rook d7. King h6.
King h2. King g6.
King g1 also. Yes. King f1.
King g5.
Can play king g1. More simple.
Yes.
h4. Rook d5. Check.
f5.
Try to check. Maybe king take should take on h4.
Rook f2.
Looks rook f8.
King h1.
Rook h8 he decided. Okay, still king on g4.
King h2. Check. King h2.
King g4.
Rook g8.
Check now.
Rook b7.
King g3. King e5. King g3.
King f6.
Rook on g4, yes. King f2.
Rook e4.
My idea king e4.
Rook f3. Rook c2.
Rook d3.
King g5.
King g3. But no time. But no time.
e4.
e6.
Knight take e4.
Bishop e7. Knight f3. Knight f6. Okay. Oh. bishop e2, and play, for example, c5. h6.
Bishop take e4. Simple take on e3.
Long castle, I don't believe. Bishop a6.
Yes.
Rook d7.
a4.
Rook f1. Yes, resign.
He resigned. Yes. They played already started. g3.
Bishop b7, yes.
What else? Castle should play faster.
Bishop f4, so look, checkmate coming soon. I can take on c5.
Knight f3.
Knight e6.
Yes.
Bishop e5.
Rook c8 maybe.
Rook c1. Knight d4.
I am analyzing without computer, so please, yes, excuse me if I may.
Bishop c5.
e3. Yes.
Knight takes c3. Now positional idea, bishop take on c3. So you should also not allow
Knight d4. Knight take d4. I don't guess he can take on d4.
bishop f1.
Bishop b3. Bishop h3. Take on d4.
Mysterious move for me.
Queen take d4.
He has decision. But I think he should take on c3.
Rook maybe take on c4.
At least I can take on c4.
h5.
What to play? What else than b5? Also, why not queen d5? Why white has difficult choice now?
Queen on c5. c3 of course.
Queen d8 looks interesting. King g2.
Yes.
Queen f6. So what? Bishop e4? He has decision. But I think he should take on c3.
Yes. Bishop d5. Queen on c5. Queen d4.
a3. Some move. Queen e6 and position losing.
Bishop d7.
Queen c8. Play queen b8.
f5.
Made it his opponents.
I'm Dmitry Komarov. Again, I am back to comments.
f6, of course.
d4.
What about c4?
e5.
Knight c3.
d6. Take on c6. Take on c6. Rook c1. Bishop e6.
Yes, bishop d3. Right.
Rook d8. Queen e2.
Queen h5.
Take on c6. h3. Playing very fast. Bishop d7.
Rook a6.
Yes.
Rook a8. Knight c5. I am ready. Most probably. Rook c1. Maybe a5.
Yes.
Knight f7.
So. Yes. Yes.
Knight d8. Yes. But not believe because bishop b2.
Rook c7.
Knight d3 also.
Yes.
Bishop d6.
Bishop d5.
What about rook takes c1? He will put bishop on e3.
Bishop on b7. Yes. Take on e4 maybe.
Bishop c6.
Bishop b4. Rook d8. Yes. Bishop take d6.
Can I take on d6? There is question also. Bishop b5.
Best idea.
Bishop take b5.
g3. Rook d4.
a3. Knight b5. b4. Rook c3, yes. King g8.
Maybe b5.
No, what? King f7 or what?
d6.
King e6.
a7.
King b7. Knight b4 and yes. Knight c8.
Knight e7 should play.
What else? Take on a7. Knight take g7. Maybe king d4. King e2. Rook a2. At least I can take on c4. Knight e3.
Rook b1.
But no time.
So please join us, okay?
I don't believe he can play b3.
e3.
f5, he played f5.
Bishop e7.
And play, for example, c5.
Bishop e6. Castle.
b6.
Yes. Queen was on a4. Bishop d7.
Queen b3. Okay. Rook f d1. Even rook g8. So knight d5.
Bishop d8.
Bishop f1. g5.
d4.
g4. What about knight d2? Knight d2, no, knight d2 is cannot be recommended. Rook b8. Queen c2 looks only move. Knight take d5.
Yes.
So what? Bishop e4.
Bishop f6. Solid move.
Maybe rook d6. Bishop g7. Take on f5. Right idea.
Till knight e7.
Bishop takes e5.
Yes.
Rook d5. Play queen b8. Knight f7. Check. Yes, there's some surprise. Maybe preparing for blitz game. h3, no, don't believe. Queen c4, rook d7. Queen takes e5. Okay. Rook a5, yes. After with idea f4.
e4. Yes.
Rook f5.
Resign. Yes. Started little bit late because it was opening ceremony. Take on e4 now. Bishop d3, b6.
What about queen e2? Bishop a6. Short castle. What now? g4. What he will play? g6. Queen b7.
Queen c6, b5.
Resign.
Resign. Started little bit late because it was opening ceremony.
e3 should take.
Knight f6. e4 now. Knight e2.
h5. Maybe knight f4. Queen d7. h4. Didn't see mate immediately. Long castle, I suggest.
b3, b3. Rook c1. Yes. Bishop f5. King f2. Yes. Rook g1.
g6. c4.
Yes. Bishop e6. c5.
Knight f5. Yes.
Rook h1. Why not? Queen c6.
Knight d3, of course.
How to stop? Yes. Yes. Bishop c8.
Knight b4 and yes. Queen e6 now. Oh,
c6.
but queen d6 also a little bit slow. Disappointed. Yes, this position is cannot. Rook h3. Knight take e3.
Yes. Bishop will take on h3.
What's interesting? What happened? Knight c5. Knight c5. Aha. Where is knight d3? Where is some squares for knight?
Bishop c3. Yes. Rook somewhere e3.
a4. Very fast move.
a5. Yes.
Rook a8. Bishop f1.
Yes.
Bishop d3. Or knight b5. Bishop d2.
Knight d7. Yes. Knight d3. King d6.
Bishop f4.
Check.
Now I will play only. Yes, king e6.
Rook c2.
Rook a3 should be losing. Bishop h6. What's his idea?
Yes.
What now? Knight f4.
H4.
King c, king c2 going by pin, maybe losing.
Knight F6. King D6.
King f3. Knight e8 immediately. King c5. Same idea. Try to make some triangle.
King D6.
King e5.
Queen B4.
King e6. King e6.
Knight
King e6.
F6.
King f4. What else? But no time.
Time Dimitri Komarov. Again, I am back to comments. B3. Knight F3. E3.
Queen take f3.
E4 now. Maybe Knight H6.
Take on d6.
Knight F5.
h3.
H5.
Bishop b5.
D5.
What about knight d2? Knight d2? No, knight d2 cannot be recommended. Bishop h6. He is using
Rook C2.
queen d7.
Yes.
Bishop g7.
Yes. Knight 3.
Knight take e3. Bishop e2. What about knight d6? Knight d6 trying to put knight in center. King g7. Yes. g3.
Queen D4. Queen take D4. Rook B7. Rook D1.
Bishop c6. I not believe. Knight d8. Yes.
Yes.
Maybe rook d6.
Rook B7. E3. Mate. Yes. Started little bit late because it was opening ceremony.
b6 most probably.
Why not D5? C2.
At least I can take on c4. Knight bishop. Knight rook d1. Okay. Knight b4 he can. Queen c8.
E4. Rook D8.
Yes. Bishop f4
Need to play move.
Okay, d5.
C5.
Rook should play d5. Entry by queen on f1. Bishop f8.
D6.
Bishop take f3.
Queen F5.
Bishop g3. So he must create something. Or knight b5.
Maybe yes.
Queen take f3. Knight c7. Rook e4. Queen g2. Yes.
Knight D4.
Knight b5 now. Also h5.
Yes. F3.
You should play by your own brain. Rook e3.
Rook take D4.
h4.
Bishop F4. Bishop B5.
Rook e6.
Yes.
Bishop c5. Rook d2. Rook. Yes. Knight h5.
What else? Check. King H1. Bishop take D7.
Bishop e3. Not draw.
But why not? Okay. Yes.
So I guess bishop f5.
Mate. Now game start. Play D4.
And play, for example, c5. h3. Bishop g5. Yes.
H6.
Why not? Take f6.
Bishop D7.
c4. Yes. Bishop e7. Because bishop g3 should be played fast. Rook a e1 maybe. Queen b4.
B5.
C take b5.
Queen F5.
What about g6 right? Bishop g7.
Check. Rook E4. Rook C1. Knight F6.
Rook e2. And I want to intend to play knight b3.
Knight C6. Bishop F6. Rook E1. Rook C2.
Knight c7.
Knight E7 should play. Rook E4. Yes. Rook B7.
King knight e8. Rook b3. Okay. But not.
Most probably after knight D2. King H2.
Rook e6.
Knight take E5.
King g3. King e3 enough. What now? Knight c3 is not.
Rook C4.
King e1. Yes. So please join us, okay?
Very c5 move. C5 idea. More active idea.
Maybe short castle. C4.
Bishop f5.
Rook C1. 94.
Yes. Queen b6. Pawn on a4. Knight d7.
E6. Bishop D3.
Or queen e1. h5. Why not take on a5? Take on a4.
Bishop B2. Rook B4.
Yes.
Rook B3. Okay, but not. Rook A5. Yes.
Knight take e4.
Rook A4, man.
Rook take d4. Rook c1.
Okay, F4 move should be right.
Yes.
Rook D6. Change rook. What else? No moves.
King e2.
Now I will play only. Oh, yes, King E6.
Rook d8.
F3. Tempo move.
Knight f4.
Rook E8. Of course. Rook E8. King E2. My idea, King E4.
Yes.
Should King F3. King F1. More safe move.
And I am Dmitry Komarov, Grandmaster. e4 now. Bishop on b7, yes.
Yes, Bishop D3. Right.
Knight bd7. Castle.
Take on E5. D take E5.
Yes.
Knight G3. G5.
Take piece. Suddenly he will take piece.
Knight F5. Yes. Even looks Bishop take G5 more dangerous.
f5. Take on f5.
Check. Take on F5. Right idea. He resign now and yes.
Yes. Now game start.
I don't believe he can play B3.
Knight bd7.
E5.
d3. Bishop d6. Queen c1.
Most natural move Bishop E2. Short castle.
Yes.
Some decision I don't like this before move. Now all queen side pawns became weak. What about Knight D2? Knight D2, no, Knight D2 is cannot be recommended. At least I can take on C4. At least I can take on C4.
Yes. Yes.
Knight E5. Why? Knight E5 cannot. And Rook B1.
Rook d8.
Queen B3.
b5 is good idea.
Okay, Knight D4. Queen D7. Okay, Queen D7 looks human.
Queen on c5.
H6.
e4 now. Rook d8. Take on c6.
After, okay, Rook C3 of course. King F1.
King d3.
King C5.
Yes. Rook b1.
B3 maybe.
King c3 now. b2.
Okay, sure, it will be some compensation.
g4 maybe. Yes. King d3.
Rook B3. Okay, but not King D4. King C2 maybe. Capture on B2. Now Rook F1 leading for draw. King E5.
Rook f3. He resigned. They play. It already started. e4. What about e5 move?
A3. Bishop E7. Bishop D3.
Bishop d7.
Knight C3.
Castle. d5. Castle. Yes. Rook c8 maybe.
Bishop D2. Queen B6. Rook E1. Looks not very nice. Bishop E8. Very logical move now.
Rook c1.
Queen G6. So he has only few seconds. Few seconds to make move. 10 seconds. 9 seconds.
Till knight e7.
Resign. Shake hands. Resign. shake hands.
D6. Okay, why not D4?
F6, of course.
Knight D7, C6.
Long castle.
Yes.
We need to make rook E8.
Knight C4.
H5. Knight H4. He must know something. But why not take on G4?
Rook H7 now.
Rook G8. What about Knight D2? Knight D2, no, Knight D2 is cannot be recommended.
Yes. G6.
Yes, Rook H6 I think there is some nice idea. Knight F7.
So, yes, he resigned.
Yes, resign.
Now shake. Play D4, Knight F6, C take D5.
Maybe Carlsen style H6. Waiting move. Bishop take F6. Take F6.
Knight take D5.
Queen G5.
Yes, Bishop E6. H4. Bishop B4.
Maybe short castle. Now positional idea, bishop take on C3. So you should also not allow. Why not? Bishop B1 should take on C4 by bishop.
Bishop E6. Yes.
Maybe it's wrong, but I want to play.
Yes.
Queen take E6. Check. King F8. A3. Some move.
Queen C6.
What he will play? G6. H5. G5. Rook D7.
Rook C1. Check. King H2.
Rook C8. Don't believe they can take on F4. Knight C8. King G3.
King F6.
King E5. King G8.
Play King F6. G7.
Queen G6.
Mate. I'm Dmitry Komarov. Again, I am back to comments. E4. C6. D4. D5.
Take F6. Queen H5.
Bishop E6. Maybe Knight E2. Knight D7.
What now? Knight F4.
Yes.
Queen H6. Long castle, I suggest.
Bishop G5. Okay.
Knight F6. Queen H4. Don't believe it's right idea.
E5. Maybe Bishop F4.
G5. Take G5.
He's trying to win.
Maybe Carlsen style H6. Waiting move.
So please join us, okay? B3. E5.
Bishop B2.
Knight D4. Knight F6. Take on D3. Castle. Take on C6. Take on C6. A5.
Bishop E2. A4. Short castle.
C5. Knight F3.
Bishop take F6. Bishop take F6.
D4. Knight take D4. Take on D4. Take on D4. Yes. Bishop E6. Bishop F3.
Rook A2.
Yes.
G6. And Rook B1.
Rook D8.
So how to increase tension?
Rook D1.
Bishop F5. Bishop E2.
Rook E8.
Bishop F1. Rook C1.
Rook D8. Queen D2.
Queen F6. Queen E3 not working. F3.
King F6.
King F2. Yes, bringing king. Bishop E2.
Yes. Bishop E6. G4 maybe.
After, okay, Rook C3 of course.
King E7. D4.
King D6. Okay, also possible.
Bishop take D5.
Maybe King F7 back. My idea, king e4. Rook a3 should be losing. Yes. After, okay, rook c3 of course. King g6 leading to draw.
King d3.
Rook b4. King f2. Yes, bringing king. King e3 enough. Rook d1. My idea, king e4.
King f7, yes.
Check. King g6. Rook d7. Now rook f1 leading for draw. King e3 enough. He must know something. But why not take on g4? Check.
He resigned.
Resign.
Knight f3.
c4, yes.
Knight take d4.
Maybe short castle. Knight d7 cannot play. Not working. Should take on c4 by bishop.
Resign. Resign. Now and d4.
Knight f6, Kai. Oh.
d6.
Knight f3. Yes, make some threats.
Knight f6.
What to play now? Bishop e2.
Bishop e6.
a3. Some move.
Yes.
Knight d7. Okay, quite logical. Rook d1. Now positional idea, bishop take on c3. So you should also not allow queen a6 very fast. Queen d3.
Knight take d4. Queen take d4. Yes.
f6 of course. Looks rook f8.
Queen b6. Check. Rook d4. Yes.
Queen take on c4. Rook c5. Very some also tactical by rook g5. Check. Okay, still king on g4.
Rook f8. Sharp.
Here can play king g3. Maybe. Maybe Carlsen style.
Queen
Normal
a1.
move here. Looks
on d3,
like
d3, d3.
but
Fine,
no time. So please join us, okay?
d6.
Knight f3. What about g6 right move? Rook c1. Knight c4, yes. What to play? What else then b5?
Take on e7.
Yes.
F take e4. I don't guess he can take on d4.
Bishop take g7.
Queen take g7. Rook c7.
Rook e7. No, don't believe. Rook d2, rook, yes.
King d2.
There is also
rook
move
c7.
a5.
Okay,
Need to
two.
play in tempo move. Bishop take b5. Rook a3.
Bishop e6. Rook take e5. Bishop g4 now. Rook d4. Rook e8.
Okay, check.
Bishop e4.
Rook b8. Rook e8 with counterplay.
What about rook take a5? Yes. Rook e2.
Rook b3. Okay, but not h4.
King g5. King h7. King h6.
But no time. Stop.
d4. Knight c6. Knight take d5.
Knight f3. Bishop e3. h4.
Bishop d7.
Also h5.
h6.
Rook h3. Rook g3. And rook b1.
Castle.
And play king g1. More simple. Bishop c6.
Bishop d3.
Bishop h4.
Bishop f6. Take on c6.
Queen f3.
Now f5.
Take f6. Bishop take f6. Queen e4 now.
Yes. Yes.
Rook f1. What difference? All white pieces trapped now. Take f6. Take f6.
Check.
King f8.
Rook take g7. Check. Rook take f7. Rook. Yes. King f8.
h6. With idea queen f6. h7. g4.
King f6.
King f3. Yes. King f3. Yes. King e5. King g. king h8, but no time.
And I am Dmitry Komarov, Grandmaster. E4.
e5, yes, e5 he played.
Bishop b4.
Knight f3, short castle, yes.
E take f4, d4.
Maybe short castle.
Bishop d3, yes.
Rook e8. Bishop take f4 maybe.
Why not d5?
I expecting knight or knight a5.
Knight d4.
He wants to take. Queen h4.
Yes.
h3, no, don't believe. What's interesting? What happened? Knight c5. Knight c5. Aha. Where is knight d3? Where is some squares for knight?
Queen f6. Yes.
Take f6.
Rook somewhere e3. Rook f3. Knight take f3. Bishop f5. Rook d1.
We need to make rook e8. c4. Knight b7. Okay, knight d4. But knight c5 was interesting attempt. He must know something. But why not take on g4?
Bishop d4.
Check now.
King g6. Rook d2. Bishop g4. Take on d3.
Maybe it's wrong, but I want to play.
Maybe king d2.
Bishop f6.
a5.
King e3 enough.
Bishop d8. We will witness very dramatical final.
Knight c3. a3 should take.
b5.
C take b5.
Bishop e7.
King e5. Bishop f6.
Knight h3.
Now I will play only yes, king e6. King e3 enough.
King c2.
Bishop e5. King g4. King h6. King g4.
Bishop f5.
King h6. Draw.
Now game start. Oh,
c5.
e take d5. Castle.
Knight g3.
Castle.
a4. Very fast move. Rook a2.
h6.
f3. Tempo move.
f4. Knight g6. Bishop f3. Yes.
Queen d8 looks interesting.
Knight g6.
Should take on c4 by bishop.
Queen d2.
Queen h4.
Knight e2.
Queen d2. Yes. Queen d2.
Yes. Rook f1.
Rook e8. Of course. Rook e8. What now? g4.
Knight take e4. Knight take e4. Take on e4 maybe.
Queen g2. Yes. Give checkmate by some king move.
And I am Dmitry Komarov, Grandmaster. Bishop g7.
Short castle. Most natural move bishop e2.
C take d4.
Now if bishop f5 maybe.
Knight f6.
Knight e5. Why? Knight e5 cannot.
Yes.
Queen d7.
Bishop d3.
What about rook takes c1? Rook c8.
Queen a1.
h5. Not bad idea. Rook d1. Queen e6 and position losing.
Knight d4. Yes. Queen take e5. Take on f5. Take on f5. Little bit, yes, not improve, but trying to show all the best. Queen d4.
King h7.
Take on a7. Yes. Rook c2. No.
Rook f1. What difference? Queen take b7. Queen e6 and position losing.
a4, b4. What now? g4 maybe.
Play queen b8.
King g6. a5.
Queen c4, yes.
Yes.
Give check. White faster. Queen h5.
Check.
Now I will play only. Oh, yes, king e6. Queen g6. Check. Give him check. King e6. Check.
King h2.
King e5.
a7. Queen b7.
f5. He played f5. Some check by e5. Not sure also.
He resign. Yes.
Start, okay, some. I don't believe he can play b3.
Knight f6.
Bishop e2.
d4. Knight bd7.
Knight d4.
Rook c1. Knight take e4. Knight take e4. Most probably after knight d2. Yes.
Capture on b2.
Bishop take d5.
Rook fd1.
Queen e5.
c4. At least I can take on c4.
Rook maybe take on c4.
g6. h3. Made luft for his king.
Yes. Rook d8.
Check.
Resign. Yes.
Yes, resign.